and welcome to Media Beast 6, where villain plans go up in flames.
He's J.N.F, and I'm Sally McSlot.
Did you have to say our names like that?
What? It's how the people will know who we are. We need to use name panels below us to help with that. Plus, we also need to be prepared if Lord Dread evolves to his final form, Dragon Ball Z style.
Trouble at the might of Lord Phileas Dread, mightiest of the Mech Empire.
Hello, Nightmare Fuel. Sino ba sa nag
No.
Plus, Media Beast 6 wouldn't be a successor to Media League Sigma 6 without a fatal fight, and we've got a good one for you guys. Care to have the honors, Sally McSlot?
Do I? Of course I do! Let's get right into it with Fatal Fight Samus Aran versus Lieutenant Titus.
Lights up, the light is waking. Screens glow and the ground is shaking. New name, same crew, we're breaking every rule they said we couldn't bend. From big city blocks to the mountain air, we rebuilt the station with duct tape flare. Hit record, the beast is here. Turn it up, the saga starts again. We are the Media B6. Plug in the chaos, power the mix. Heroes, villains, memes collide. Every arc a wild ride. Yeah, the beast is back in the fix. Turn up the volume, feel that kick. This is the moment, watch us ignite. Media B6 tonight. Media B6 tonight. Glitch sparks, the villain scheming. Crew laughs, the heroes beaming. Every setback fuels the dream, and that's the way the legends always grow. Call the squad, cue the banter. Every fandom, every answer. In this lodge we write our canon. Scene by scene we steal the show. We are the Media B6. Plug in the chaos, power the mix. From the lodge to the stars above, every frame is made with love. Yeah, the beast is back in the fix. Turn up the volume, feel that kick. Grab your gear, the stage is bright. Media B6 tonight. B6 tonight.
Warriors usually wear suits of armor in many shapes and forms for either combat or defending.
Even ones that are blessed to face demonic threats.
Samus Aran, the infamous bounty hunter from the world of Metroid.
And Lieutenant Titus, the Ultramarine Astartes with the God Emperor's blessing light from Warhammer 40k. He's Tails and I am Amy Rose.
And it's our job to analyze their armor, weapons, and skills to find out who could win a fatal fight.
Samus Aran, the most famous female bounty hunter of the Federation and wears the best armor in Metroid.
But Samus did not start out this way. Nope, in an earlier life, young Samus was a young little girl with a mother and father, until the day they were killed along with the rest of her colony world by the dreaded space pirate dragon Ridley.
Wait, hold up. Did she just went through a similar backstory of Batman's origin? Man, some kids can be so unlucky.
She was found by a race of bird-like alien race called the Chozo. They trained her to test her mind, fighting style, and be skillful.
even going so far as to place their DNA inside her, especially one called Raven Beak, who was the one to give Samus her iconic arm cannon.
After meeting, then trained and becoming a bounty hunter of the Federation, Samus became a well-known throughout the cosmos, battling space pirates, Metroids, Ridley on multiple occasions, a rival bounty hunter, and even an evil phase-on version of herself known as Dark Samus.
Wait, Dark Samus?
Yes, Dark Samus is a thing moving on. She even took on Raven Beak, who was pretty much the Kozo's own version of Megatronus, aka the Fallen.
Only he did not have a love interest.
And that's pretty much all there is to know about Samus.
Now then, let's see her challenger.
In the far distant dark future of Warhammer 40k, there is no peace, just endless war. There is only one individual that controls the group known as the Imperium.
The the God Emperor of mankind.
To make sure humanity was safe from threats like Tyranids, Orcs, and Warriors of Chaos, the God Emperor sent out his sons called the Primarchs, one of them being Gil Lyman to create the Astartes Space Marines. One of the legions are called the Ultramarines of Ultramar. Thus we enter the most strongest of them, known as Titus.
Lieutenant Titus, now there is a name that will strike fear into the enemy. Just saying it gives me chills. Standing 7 feet 2 inches, 2.18 meters tall, and clad in power armor, Titus was by far the most skilled and unpredictable of the Ultramarines.
He even goes so far to use jump packs to leap blindly into enemy fire, is able to use the Emperor's light to escalate a fight if goes south very quickly.
He even went so far as to kill traitor legions and their leaders like Nimroth and Amora.
He carries around a chain sword, battle knife, grenades, and even a bolter. That's all we got from him. Alright, the combatants are set, and we have ran the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a fatal fight!
Disembarking now. Fight! Dino spotted.
Be purged by the light of the God Emperor.
Death to the enemy! Lieutenant Titus wins! Flawless victory! Fatality!
Wow, I guess she did not have the right training for Ultramarines.
Despite Samus Aran's many years of training and intelligence, she was very outclassed by Lieutenant Titus and his fighting style.
Samus Aran could scale to her rival bounty hunter Silex, who she last faced him in Metroid Prime 4, but Lieutenant Titus took on an orc boss multiple times and won when he was a young captain.
This fight was difficult for the bounty hunter. With her Chozo and Federation training, Samus Aran could have easily overtaken Titus. But Lieutenant Titus had the edge in even other category. He had more options for defense, close and long-range combat.
And while Samus Aran had a very hard time taking down her arch-enemy who killed her parents Ridley, Titus managed to take down 2 Chaos Legion leaders and always came out on top.
Samus Aran was a very skilled female warrior bounty hunter, but Lieutenant Titus proved to be the tougher soldier, the stronger fighter and the most powerful of the Ultramarines.
Out of all the opponents she faced, her run-in with Titus must have sucked. The Kozo's champion chances were outclassed by the son of Ultramar.
The winner is Lieutenant Titus.
Next time on Fatal Fight.
Well, that's it for the video. Thanks so much for watching, but that's not the only reason I did this video. It's because it's time I passed the torch of hosting the intro and outro of these videos.
Wait, what? But who will take your spot in the intro and outros, sir?
Funny you should say that, Sally, because I've selected you as the perfect replace me. I do videos by making them. Plus, I need to get to the airport.
Oh, really?
Yep, and now it's Gasma.
Do you think you can handle doing intros and outros, Sally McSlot?
You bet I can. Well, viewers, the intro and outros of these videos is now under new management. Tune in next time for a new callback video.
And I will see you all at the Season 3 premiere of Sonic Dash Survivor World Tour.